What's going on?
Cool family, what's good?
Be able to make it. I'm trying to make it a co-host. Oh, maybe I got to do it for this one.
It's been good though. What's going on?
Can you hear me? What about now? Oh, yeah, we're in the game.
I can hear you.
All right, cool. Yeah, get the little mic.
Got an echo though.
Yeah. What about now? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Might got turn one down or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Boom. What about now? Let's see. We good now?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, you good. I bet. All right, so we should be rocking and rolling. I'm waiting on. I think JoJo's actually going to do the class today, so we are live to the Facebook and the YouTube right now, though.
Also, so world,
Yeah, man. We in the game. How's the mic sound? It sounds good.
say how's what sounding?
The mic.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. We just getting the finishing touches set up here. Ooh, definitely not that. There. You. You can still hear me good?
Yeah,
There. All right. So yeah, I think we set. We're just waiting on Josh and JoJo and everybody to show up now. Get that on there.
over here going through math class.
There we go. All right. Yeah, what you got going on with that, family?
Just a course that I had to take for my associates in digital photography. So it's just a course that's in there that I gotta take.
Hell yeah.
I know I gotta go into my NFT domain and connect my blog site to my margin algo and get everything,
Yeah,
set up real nice.
I gotta go in and do some editing and linking some shit to mine too. Maybe we get together later and do that. Uh, I got a lot of stuff I got to put in there actually, and I'm thinking maybe we should set one up for the podcast, right? We can set up like an NF domain just specifically for that.
I mean, I
I
guess
mean,
you
we don't have
could.
to, but we could.
You can
I'm
just
definitely
make
we
it.
definitely need some NFTs for it, right?
I mean, you can make it a segment.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been studying the moon phases. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I've actually been kind of into that myself here lately. You know, we had the new moon not too long ago.
Yeah, I don't know, but I just gotta get on course with it. You feel what I'm saying? So I could start,
Yeah, it's a lot.
locking that in with the market.
Right. We got to get this podcast and everything launched. I've been like, I've spent like the whole morning just researching different NFT possibilities and research and development in NFTs and things like that. And then I did like a little deeper dive into how we can utilize them with the record label and with just everything we got going on business wise. There's a lot of things that like I wasn't even thinking about till this morning that now I'm realizing, man, that this can make things so much easier. Wait, no,
Start diving into the use cases and just getting creative of how you can use the NFT. You feel what I'm saying?
exactly.
It's like, it's kind of like endless possibilities. I mean, I've
It
been
really,
looking for a way
exactly.
to mint my ebook on there. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah, I need to crank out a couple of ebooks myself. We did land a couple physical products to put on the websites for sale though. So that'd be cool. We have to make some NFTs for those. We got some natural herbs and things like that. And I know the person that's actually growing them, they're all organic. And then soap and beauty products as well. All organic, natural, no additives, no GMO, no nothing.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
It's gonna be like a monthly thing. I'm waiting now to just find out exactly like the numbers, you know what I'm saying? Like how many can we get per month or but it'll be a month thing because the soap takes like 3 weeks to cure and to set and for it to be all the way it's supposed to be, I guess. So we're looking at about every 3 weeks. So I'm figuring once a month We just got to work out the details on exactly how many. And then Josh actually has already got some deals with like Sasquatch soap and a couple other brands that he's already selling. But you
Yeah,
know how
that's
we are.
dope.
We
That's
like to
dope.
take
That's dope.
everything and make it ourselves and promote us, promote our brand, promote our network, promote our community, our family.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? A good friend of mine been doing those health organic like healthcare products and stuff like that for a minute, making his own hair growth oils. Now he's
Really?
making his own colognes and stuff like that. So that's pretty dope.
Oh well, we need to reach
need
out
to
to him
reach
then,
out to
because
him.
I actually just ran out of my beard balm, so I need some of that. I've got this guy that's in like the middle of nowhere, Tennessee. He's like this old country redneck dude, and he makes his own beard oils and beard balms and stuff, all naturals, like really good fragrances and everything in it.
Oh yeah,
None of
that's
that shit
dope.
harmful. Yeah, so I've been buying it from him, um, shit for a while now, and I love it. I
Yeah,
thought
my
about
guy,
reaching out to him about a
his
possible
stuff smells
partnership.
good too. All that stuff smells real good. You know what I mean? I could send you his website. It's called Mood
Yeah,
Senses.
yeah, yeah, definitely, for sure.
You know, all his stuff smell good. His beard oil, all that stuff smells good, and it works.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm trying to just, stall and
Yeah,
not really
where's
say too
everybody
much
at?
while we're waiting on JoJo. But I guess we could probably start it up or something. Huh? We could get this knowledge while we wait, huh? Maybe.
Yeah, we gotta get. I mean, get something on screen. Get to showing them something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. They're gonna get
Gotta
bored and
start
leave
taking
if we
lead.
don't.
Gotta start taking lead. And I mean,
Oh, here we go. Here comes Josh.
like
All right.
I would be. You know what I mean? Chit chatting a little bit more, but I'm trying to finish my math.
Yeah, I got you.
What's going on, good people?
What's going on with you?
Cool and family was good.
We waiting on JoJo, I guess. But we are live on Facebook and on YouTube.
Wonderful. Yeah, I got some physical products, and we're just testing out those links. It'll be a
Yeah, I was just
limited
telling
run.
him
We'll
about
probably
that.
do it for like a month.
Awesome. You can hear me good? Like the mic's coming through good and everything?
Yep, it's clear to sound for sure.
All right, cool, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna use the studio mic every time now. I guess I made both of you guys co-hosts. I'm still getting a few things together, so if you guys want to kind of just go into a few things you got going on in the meantime, I need about 5 minutes.
All right, for sure. I'm finna start setting up.
So make sure y'all tune in every Tuesdays. I mean, it's NFT Tuesday. We have an NFT workshop. So just make sure y'all tune in. If you're not seeing these notifications, it's probably because you're not in the school. So you need to get in the school. When you see in the school, it comes up live right up there in the community to let you know what we got going on every day, daily. So you up to date with all the calls that we got going on every week. Another benefit and more value to joining and getting in the school because, you know, low key, I'm getting demonetized showing y'all what I'm doing with this private banking stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I now I understand why people be so private with certain things. So I'm gonna have to get in the group soon or later.
Real spill. Just like with Stride as well. That's one of those things where even in the group, you know what I'm saying, certain post and transaction histories or details, if it's counted, if they think that it's financial advice, then they'll definitely be on your top. After you refute it a few times, usually they'll give you a little bit more leniency, given that it's education based. But you do have to fight your case. It's kind of crazy, um, just from experience too, right? Like being consistent. I've lost multiple Facebook pages trying to talk about things. Like I started off with stocks, and that's why I feel like NFTs is going to be one of those things that'll really open up the door, right? So it'll be pretty much the same thing that we're doing with private banking, but now with NFTs having that artistic aspect to it that allows you to reach a larger demographic and kind of transcend those typical bounds, right? Like yeah, it's a collectible, and it can also have something in the metadata that has something to do with how you redeem it for physical products, for example. And later on in this Zoom, we'll definitely be going over that. I got the all the pictures taken for the physical products that we do have on hand, and it'll be like a case study.
Yeah, that'll be dope. That'll be dope. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to design the next NFTs because, like I said, I want them to be 3D and kind of rotate like the hoodies do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying for sure. Alrighty, JoJo's in the chat. There we go. Administrator. Yep. Cooking agrees. And we already touched on, like, you know what I'm saying, some of the applications or the use cases for the NFTs. Um, but yeah, you said getting it as a 3D, like being able to have it on a Spring platform. I believe Algo Gems actually has that capability.
Mhm. I mean, I'm not sure. I look on there, and you can only like just mint what you have, the file. So it has to be in that file, and at least in a movie type of vibe, anyway.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
What's going on, y'all?
Peace and blessings, JoJo. Cooking with Grease. How you feeling?
I don't know what y'all talking. What y'all talking? So I'm just already said.
It's breaking up a bit. All right. I believe she said what we had already talked about. I have Algo Gems pulled up. I'm not sure if I'm already.
Now we didn't really touch on too much. Just a couple things on how we was been researching on how to further use these NFTs, how to get in touch and be, on call with these NFT workshops. Like I said, if you're not getting them, you're either not in the school or you're not paying attention. And I showed them where you can see it at in the school and more reasons why they should be in the school if you want to, get these notifications every week.
All right, did you touch on where what way you can get more information on the music that we've been knitting for NFTs?
No, you can
All
go ahead and chime in.
right, then. So let's start there so we can manifest that there. So, yeah. All right. If somebody can give me host so I can.
Yeah, even as the co-host, unfortunately, I can't do that. Chris stepped away for a couple of seconds. I'll see if he'll be able to add the host permissions real quick. If not, give me 1 second. Let me see.
How you been, JoJo?
I've been doing a lot of things in my life. I've been just swamped, but I'm getting focused. Brother man.
Right. Better busy than not doing nothing, right?
I've been going through a lot of stuff. It seems to be working out slowly, for sure. If I'm now co-host, that's cool.
Okay,
Sorry,
there we go.
JoJo. There you go. You
Yeah.
good to go now. I thought I
Pick me up on you, Chris. How's it going? Appreciate that.
it is going actually pretty great. Now we got the everything. I'll show you soon.
We're gonna see it all today. Peace be upon everybody who jumped on today's NFT Tuesday. We here to tell y'all what we've been doing with NFTs and how you can really use them for your products. Today's class is genuinely about what our product. Hold on, before we start, Chris, can you hit record? I'm gonna redo that so that we can get that in the class. I appreciate that. All right, peace be upon y'all. Today's NFT Tuesday. My name is JoJo, also known as the Master Manifestation and the founder of the Meta Environmental Exchange. We're here for this NFT Tuesday to talk about and to bring more detail and clarity on the products that you have and how NFTs can make that better. We're going to be doing this class a little bit more different than we used to do for the previous ones, because we already done stepped you through how to create NFTs, what NFTs are, and what we're doing with NFTs. The first part of that would be, if I can see, where's these bars? We've been mentioning on algo gems. Why we chose algo gems, but the simple fact of it is it's easy for beginners to understand. It's not that hard to understand. It's not that hard to maneuver around. All you do is connect your wallet. Once you connect your wallet, you then have access to Mint. Once you have access to Mint, you're able to create your own NFTs immediately with no stop in between. And you're able to go forth there. People can buy a product with whatever algo, with whatever price, whatever token you wish to do, with whatever details. This is predominantly the easiest platform on Algorand Network to use and maneuver around, but there are many other ways you can mint NFTs. And when you stay plugged in, you start to see the different platforms that you can mint NFTs on, such as Rentals, Market, and more. So We already talked about, we just gonna touch bases on what we've already done. We've already talked about a project that we've already worked on and started building on, called our NFTs. For mine, particular one is Song Beats Production.algo. And I've already minted my first musical NFT. As you can see, there's a video attached to this one. And if you click it, you see that it's a video. You see how many it is. You see how many is in the what wallet it is, who created it, the unit name, and the asset ID. All right. If you wanted to purchase this through Algo Gems, you literally would just go to going the oh no, it's not called Soul Beats. It's actually called Soulful Tune. There we go. No wonder it didn't pop up. There we go. Soulful Tunes, and Soulful Tunes is on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, our website, and you have our email address. This is for our Soul and Beats NFT production. And we already minted our first one. And see, you're going to click it to see it play. So we've already had a few sales. And you see how the video plays? The video already there. We have this is the NFT. All right. We even talked about how if you collected an NFT, say from this platform here, and you put it up for sale, it will come up as a secondary sale. And this is on a different platform. The person bought theirs and listened to it, and then they resold it. So you would see it as a secondary sale. We also have minted our Soul and Beats artist token. These are the tokens we're giving to all the artists that we promote on our Soul and Beats production. So if you receive one of these, as you can see, someone's already received it. So this is our main one. It came from our parents' segment, and we gave it to one artist who we then promoted his songs and his beats on the regular. We believe we're doing one a month, he said. So every month we're gonna put another one of his tracks up here for sale or for free. And then we sending it to this is where it's gonna be an NFT domain. But you'll be able to purchase them from Algo Gems. We'll be able to send you also we can send it to you if you already paid in fiat currency. So it doesn't really matter. But I know that this token here is what you would receive to verify that you are an artist that we promote. This also gives us the ability to send you airdrops. And when we sell your products, such as your music tracks or your music samples or whatever it is you wish us to sell for you, dealing with music, we can send you directly your profits because we know you have the NFT domain token here. So not only do you have that, but you also have the segment that we created. So you got songbeats.algo segment. We put your name there. The Song Beats production comes from the bottom of the URL. And when you go to it, you notice that there's an expiration date. So you have your segment for a year unless you extend it. So this particular person named Trees has his segment for a year. So we'll be connecting with him to Song Beats production He's part of the production for a year, all because he has a segment. So that's basically his contract. His contract is his NFT domain. Any questions on this?
Nope, straightforward from here so far.
Yeah, I'm good. You rolling?
Brother Chris, I know you had set up some stuff too earlier. You had on the call with me. You said you had set up some things. Would you want to show them?
Yes, I did. That's what I'm doing right now. As a matter of fact, boom. Check
All
it.
right, I'm gonna give you back the screen share
Okay.
so you
You know what?
can.
Hold on. I'm gonna swap to I'll just swap to this and then
You still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
all right. Okay, I'm ready.
Let the people know what you've been doing with your NFTs. Then we're gonna go to the next part of today's class.
All right. You can hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
All right, cool. All right, so boom. Here we go. We finally got this place just about finished. Almost. Boom. So here it is. It's the basement. AKA the studio, the gym, the podcast station, the whole thing. And we done did it all the way up. Hey, let me see if I can turn it around. Boom. There we go. So we got the full MMA gym going on. Right?
You don't
Boom.
see anything, Chris. Nothing showing. The video's off.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see you.
Boom. So the whole studio, podcast area, bar, like the whole, it's ready. We good to go.
Oh, now I can see now.
Definitely ready.
Yeah. Especially like from a couple, bro, what was it, 3 months ago? 3 months ago. Boom, and we got the vocal booth. Real shit. It's good to go. So come by the bar, have a drink.
So
We finna crank this music out, y'all.
would it be safe to say you could mint an NFT for studio time?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Without a doubt, we can mint studio time NFTs and artist NFTs and song NFTs, the whole deal. Straight from the
Man, even time slot NFTs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's a good point too. All right. And you know what? Let's see. Boom. There we go. You can go ahead and get the camera back if you want, JoJo.
All right, then. All right. Now we're back up in here. Okay. So now that's a sneak peek on how the physical products match up with the NFTs themselves. Not only are you buying a digital copy or a digital product such as an NFT or NFT is what we're calling them for music fungible tokens, you'll be able to see how your physical products match up to your digital products, and you won't have to be like I'm just buying something digital. What is this worth to me? What can I do with it? Christian showed you that with his NFTs, you'll be able to do actual studio time with actual physical utility going alongside his NFT. All right. From there, we also showed how we connected our algo gem, because this is on algo gem, we can extend our market because algo gem, you are allowed to mint and you can sell, right? But this is word of mouth type thing. People have to know your tag or know your ID or know who you are on algo gems to mint, right? Yeah, you can see it briefly if you're on the home page, you see? But as you can tell, it's limited. So how do we reach more people? I've been personally using Exum Market, which allows me when I mint stuff on Algo Gems, I'm also able to promote it on Exum Market as well. So this gives me an extended hand on where my NFTs can be seen. You see, they got bundles of music packs as well.
Solid.
I've already reached out to them about seeing if we could do artwork, like if they could put in their code. So, because for me, if I'm doing music, the way they got that set up, it's like I gotta go click it. I gotta find out what the music is. But then to find out what the music is, I gotta go to the actual platform where it was minted. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a lot going on.
Right. It don't autoplay right there.
Because the minting came from whatever site we originally utilized,
Oh, okay.
which was Algo Gym.
Did
This
you
is
did you?
somebody else.
Oh,
So
okay.
this,
They did it with
yeah,
somebody else.
it's
Okay,
gonna be
got you.
an example of what that looked like. And this is also what it looked like for us in the future. When we put bundles together, if we do it, we can do bundles on Algorand as well. I mean, Algo Gyms as well. That's not a problem. But so far on this platform, when they do bundles of music, it's hard for them to tell. How did I get around this? I just simply went, this is my main profile, and it just clearly says when you purchase a track or to watch a video attached to the NFT, then visit the NFT domain, feed production. And I already put the look, you see, I put the URL there. So they know that if they
Right.
do it like this obviously is for sale, but it'll take them to the NFT domain, which would actually be Song Beat Production. And therefore, from there, they would be sent to the assets. And then they would be able to see not only this, but all the assets that we have minted in one spot. So
Right.
I already hit them up to ask them if they could kind of get that together and maneuver that. Now, the reason you say, Jojo, why you using this side, because they royalties go to 15%. Algo Gems is 10%. So you have an extra chance to get more royalties when you extend your hand, so to speak.
Indeed.
Also, Exo market airdrops regularly their coin to you. So to participate in the coin, you really just have to set up your Exo market, just set it up. I mean, make your name, put your description, connect your wallet, put your profile picture, and then you'll be able to get regular airdrops. This particular one, I hadn't got my regular airdrops for it, but my other wallet that's connected to this has been getting its airdrops. And if you want to learn more about that, you have to join the wealthwave.school to learn more about that. Speaking of Wealthwave School, if you go to the Wealthway School, you'll be able to see. You go to the class, you gotta go to classrooms. When you go to the classrooms, all our musical fungible token information and creation can be found here in the classroom. So as we're doing these talks on NFT Tuesday, when it comes to MFT, it's not going to be all the NFT talks and creation, just the musical NFTs. You'll find that information here. So you don't have to really look for it. As far as how many of us are making different platforms on NFT domains, such as this particular tab is for soulful music artist list. This is produced by Soulful Beats Production. My community segment is here in my sponsored artists. So as I'm getting more artists, I'm gonna just add them and edit them into this list. I'm not gonna add a new section. So say Chris is making his, he'll put his title, his segment name, and then his sponsored artist. And as he's getting artists added on, we can add them to the list so that y'all have access to them on the school platform. You don't have to keep saying, where are they? Where are they? Go to the NFD, what's the link? We have all of them here, they're gonna be listed. Everybody's gonna get their tab, who's participating in it. Basically, these are your productions, spaces. Think of it like that. Steps that are needed to do it. We have step by step on how you can mint. Okay. And I just uploaded the video, so I'll be adding the video to this as well because we've already done the first steps. And so I'll be adding the video of what that looks like. I'm gonna add it to this one, I think. Yeah. So that y'all can have everything in one area. Please remember that tomorrow school will be under maintenance for 2 hours. So if you join in school after you see this 2 hours and you see that it's down, just know that they're going through a maintenance period. All right. Now that we done knocked that out, let's get to the nitty gritty. Hold on, let me ask Eric what's happening to him. So he can get back on the line here.
I know I gotta go in and I'm gonna connect my my blog site to my NFT domain.
That's cool. You got a blog site?
Yeah, I'm working on it. You know, I'm building it out. You know, I see that they give you the dot XYZ, and then they give you a redirect link that you can put there. That's what I'm going to put my blog site link at right there. So it'll be maji.algo or maji.xyz or whatever. It'll go straight to my blog site.
Like he just jumped off of the bandwagon. We just gonna have to go past. We gonna have to just do what I was gonna do, regardless if he's gonna be here. But anyway, that's good to hear. What we're gonna do today is kind of give y'all better insight about what your products can do. So what we need to do first is connect. We need to connect our Algo Pair wallet. Okay, that's the first step. First step is creating a pair wallet. Next step, exchange. All right, so what we got going on with this is that our first step was to get our store, and I showed a little bit of it earlier, to add stuff to our store. Right now, we'll be working on our soaps. So we have our soaps for sale. And now I would like to add a secondary section to our product list. Hopefully that connects to
Think,
it.
think I'm gonna mimic that little setup you got going on over there with those products.
I appreciate that. We got it. So what you see now is the picture, okay? And then you see the caption. As you can see, the captions are empty right now. So the first one, what we would do is go here to our caption. And this is the Birchwood Breeze organic soap. So we would put the yeah, got change it. This is simple. That's the Birchwood Breeze. We got the Alpine Sage.
They so smell so good too.
Soap. And then
Like
we
I
got
literally use that soap like right now to this day. I have the coconut one and I have the other one.
so as you can see, that's how easy it was. Oh, forgot to add organic soaps to it.
This is what I was talking about earlier, Monzik.
Right.
All right, so now we got that taken care of. I just got the air drops with this one. So we're gonna erase these and replace with the air drops that I just recently got. You know, they just dropped in. Said it dropped. Oh, it's still delivering. Let it still deliver. Anyway, oh, it failed. Still delivering on my end. Well, we'll see how that goes. Sometimes a little slow. You know what? Never mind. I'll just go and get it straight from the horse. Thing. I don't. I just want y'all to upload my browser so I can get it. It's chat. If not, That's all I want. Y'all making this life difficult. Anyway. Computer, you doing too much. Stop. This is what the problem is with AI. It just worse than pop-up boxes. Anyway, I'm not gonna fight that right now. Okay, so we did this. Now we have our cash exchange. Now the cash exchange link is not available right now, but it can be. So we're gonna work on that. That already is created. I'm going over here to just go add a product real quick. And these, what we're gonna do is an organic soap collection. It's visible, it's a physical product, products, weight. I don't know how much it weighs, but if I did, I'd put that there. The prices. For right now, we're gonna go 5 because it's just gonna be the soaps. And so our original price, we're gonna say 7, just to promote more people to come to. Price per item. We don't even need that because we're just trying to do straight to the point.
This is so dope.
So we're gonna do an images, which is images. We're gonna put that one. No, I actually kind of want a different image because I don't want. I kind of need an image. That's why I need him to be here to give me to show him what I need. I need like a combination image of like all of the products.
A collage.
Maybe not like a collage, just genuinely just say a few or 4 or 5 of them just to be the head of it. And I'll show you why in a little bit. It's gonna be the first one. Hope this is Alpine. I think this, let me see a bigger picture.
Might want to rename them things down there.
Nah, I don't need all that.
So that make things too easy, huh?
Yeah, it's not got time for that. Got other stuff to do. Renaming shit. And so all we're gonna do, this is a free site for up to 20 items. So basically I use this until the person that sent the product to me to promote get they sell together. Let's see. So that's that. And this would be, oh, that's Coastal Mist. That's Bombay. What's Cool Forest. That's fine. We'll just use them as an example until I go to all of them.
And this is like a pay link little cart that you setting up.
Yeah. This just gonna be the link for them to pay so that we don't have to chase them down. And this was what the cool aloe. All right. And he said $5, I believe, was for each one. And we're gonna put 7 as original price. This connects to your WhatsApp. So as you can see, I'm on a free, but you'll be able to get reviews, get discounts, get analyzing pages, booking, and more when you pay for it. I think it's like $19 a month or something like that. I thought I did that one. No, this for I put the three of them. And then we basically go organic. So each one, oh no, he said to write this for every five sold plant one tree. If you buy 5, then you will receive a exclusive. All right, that's just the gist of it. I'm gonna rewrite that later to make that better, but y'all get the gist. For every 5 plants sold, I mean for every 5 sold, no, it's supposed to be S will plant one tree. If you buy 5 and you will receive an exclusive NFT. All right, we're gonna hit save. And the product is saved. We're gonna go to view. Boom. And there they go. So let's see how this is the original picture. I would like to say I maybe can just make it, just basically prop the red off and behind and just layer them. And then I just do that. It's so much easier to do it myself. Speed that process up. But as you can see, exclusive NFT is now highlighted in bold so that they understand that that's what they get when they purchase 5 of them. Once they purchase 5 of them, we'll be able to have their shipping address and their information and their names to be able to send them an email if they purchase 5 regarding the exclusive NFT. So you don't have to chase them down and whatnot. So they'll be able to go to, say they wanted to buy 5, that's $25. Oh, this is the example. Yeah, so I get out the example. There we go. This would be the main page, and then they would see the collection. Then they would be able to go add their 5. It goes to their cart. They go to their cart. They planted some trees. They got their sold. Some reason they say it 15 times. They go to checkout. They name, they WhatsApp number, or their discount code. They place their order. If they had a discount code, it would apply here. But if not, they place their order. And then they would have their payment system. I got various ways of paying. If they were to pay in crypto, it tell them where to go. It say, copy this is the payment link, right? So what they would do for that payment link, boom. And then sewing.webway.agro gives them all their payment instructions and more. So they get all the different ways to pay. They get the algo link, they get the other address links as well. So what are we gonna do with this now? We're gonna go back to our products. Hold on. Go back. because it really doesn't matter. All the soaps gonna be on the same list. Gonna go back to our website and where it says cash exchange, because that's where the cash exchange is. We're gonna go hit page. Check mark is there. Same thing for everybody that's a soap. I'm gonna go, it's on my list today to put all these on the list. So it doesn't matter which one of these is there, the link is the same. And I'm gonna make a separate one for the deodorants. Actually, I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna just change the name. Yeah, to soaps and deodorants, it'll be easier. Cause that way, we got the bundles gonna come out with the soaps and the deodorants. So all of these, the links for the cash exchange will be the same. And then we have the links for the crypto exchange, which, what do you think that is? It would actually be on let me make sure this one is it. Go to the assets. It should be the media exchange. Yes, it'll be this one. Should it? No, it's not. It is not. It would actually be this one. Oh, that's it. Should be the media exchange to make it easier. Because this way they can purchase them straight from the NFTs. So now that we know that that's the next step, we're gonna go and put this as the address for the crypto payments. And we're gonna go back over here to create our NFT for that. So this one is the what? The coastal mist. So we'll do the go for that. And then we say coastal mist organic. So and then we're gonna put the same information here, because we can add more later. But just to save time and space, we're just gonna add that. The only thing we can't change would be the name. So as long as we have the description there, exclusive, and instead of A, we would say this exclusive NFT, NFTs, RAs, so natural, organic, so on and so forth. We'll do, I don't know, say what, 500? I don't know how many is in circulation right now, but we can go 500 for right now. What y'all think? Should I leave that at 500?
I mean, it all depends on how many products y'all really have. You know what I mean? Y'all stock. I guess that's what that would depend on, right?
Well, yes and no, because to get the NFT, you have to purchase 5 of them. So I would say that should be about right.
Yeah, you can leave it there. I mean,
I think that would work.
Yeah, they gotta buy 5 soaps in order to get the NFT, right?
Yeah. So that's it. Our unit label just gonna be organic. So that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. So now we're gonna go back to our pair wallet and activate that NFT that's being created. We're gonna mint that. Once we've minted that, there we go. Access granted. All right, so that NFT for the coastal mist is activated. This is the link to the NFT, but we don't want that link. All right. We want we want the sale. So after
Lost JoJo. Yo, Chris. Think we lost JoJo. So I don't know if you guys can hear me still, right? Hopefully y'all guys can hear me. All right, cool. Uh, keep doing it. It's my NFT domain that I'm working on. A couple things that I gotta do in here, like I gotta add my verified addresses to it. Um, that's my Telegram locked in. But I gotta do some other things though. I don't think that I gotta mint my other NFTs, my Maji NFTs from my Maji wallet. Right? Because
Oh, bad. Oh, bad.
yeah.
We've been suffering quakes over here.
Man, look at you.
The trimmers be knocking our stuff off, at least this week. But that's cool. I see what y'all got going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a screen back. But I just was trying to kill some time until you guys got back, just showing my NFT domains and stuff like that I had.
Hold on, let me, I want to get more focus on what you got going on. Because I saw you change your name. Also, I would want to plug in more what you had going on with that. Because, I'm running that Meta exchange.
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
definitely
I
need
gotta
to link
drop
up
this
with
in
her.
the NFTs.
I showed
I
you
gotta drop this in.
what we got going on as far as is that.
The Flomo and the Tsunami Army are the NFT collections that I'm using for the Maji token. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like the starter NFTs are like the recruiter NFTs and stuff like that. I'm going to be giving them out some. I'm going to have some for sale also. You feel what I'm saying? But they're kind of like for people to kind of like hold some and spread the word, and that's going to be the kind of the start of the liquidity pool building. Percentages of that's going to go into the treasury, to the liquidity pool, and a percentage of it is going to go to the giving circle, which is the clean water deployment.
Cool. And we're gonna get that done ASAP with collaboration. Well, let's finish this real quick so we can go to that. That's part of the section I want to talk about. I think we ended with me telling y'all about the sale button because the original mint link is not the same as the sale, and you can tell where it says sale in the URL because if you send them the original link, it's gonna just say offer. You feel me? You don't want them to offer anything if you got a set price for it. So the set price, we minted 500 of them. Up for sale is 500. Five, we're gonna say $5 for the soap itself. But this is a whole different thing because the NFT. Wait, I think he said. Did you say $10 you wanted them for, or was it $5 for the NFT?
So I specifically just wanted to give a set away. So the $10 for the set. I wasn't even really going to make the NFTs for the individual soaps, just so we could have because I know I'll have sets for sure. You know what I'm saying? But the individual ones might sell out, things of the sort. So I know for a fact though with the like Birchwood, the Wood Barrel Bourbon, those would be ones that we could set for $10.
Let me go back to the original because I think you weren't here for what we had going on earlier. Because the way I had it set up was this. Hold on. So it was like you can purchase the soap via NFT, or you could purchase it using. Hold on, let me see. I think that's what I did. The cash exchange, and then the crypto exchange, which would be yeah. And then basically, I had it to where they go to the actual platform. And I remember you said something about the exclusive ones is for them when they do the
When they
bundle.
purchase a Yeah, when they purchase like 5 soaps individually, then they can get the NFT, which will also give them a deodorant. So the deodorant itself they could buy straight up, or they can purchase a set amount of soaps to get the deodorant.
And that was only
The
for the
set.
stakeable NFTs, correct?
Right. And the sets are the ones that will be the stakeable NFTs. So that way we don't have to worry about making each one of the individual soaps stakeable as well. You feel me?
All right, so I don't know. I hear you on that. We're gonna put a different section then. Because you said I just have to make another section. It's not a problem. Um, but allowing them to purchase via NFT, that's
Right.
easy too. So I'm gonna let them purchase the soaps via NFTs, but the stakeable soap, we're not gonna put them NFTs up for visibility. That's just gonna be, their way of saying you get it exclusive. So,
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I see what you're saying.
'cause I'm trying to get them to purchase fiat or cryptocurrency. If I don't make them a personalized NFT for the purchase of the soap, then it's just fiat only. You see, and
Right,
if
I see what you're
it's
saying.
change, we doing both. So I can't just have one or the other.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Beautiful.
So we're gonna just do it like that. And this particular one we just finished, and this is the sale link. We want the sale. We're gonna go over here, make sure that's the right one. Paste. Make sure the check is there. We're gonna hit republish just for the sake of time and for y'all to see how that works. Now, when they go to the NFD domains, they'll see it there. Okay. It should be on the mid thing. Yeah, it should be here. Well, and it don't really know. There we go. Somewhere the stove should be here. Good. I'll go to wealth wave. This is on the me. Is the creation for $5. Is that the connected wallet?
Yeah, you got to check your wallet, see which wallet you got connected, and see which
Wallet?
wallet it's in.
Yeah, it might be this one. Check this one. God, dude. Nice the right wallet. Wonder why it's not showing up. Because that is it. That is the connected wallet.
Check the
Me-
vault.
Check the vault. Okay, so that. Wait, I see what's going on. Let me disconnect and then connect. We in the wrong wallet on NFT donor. Which shouldn't be a problem. That should actually not be the problem at all. But we're gonna test it out. All right. connected. Now we're gonna go back to our sewing. That's the one that starts with the Y. Our assets is here. And it's still not here. Now I guess we gotta check the vault, which goes to more. Which is our wealthwave.algo for sale, created. There we go. All right. Oh, I see why it's not coming up. Because this is owned and we sold all of them on Algo Gym. So what I need to do is go backwards. And
You meant it. I thought you sold
I meant it all
400
of
of them.
I meant it 500 and I was supposed to put 400. That was the problem. I was over here just wondering what was going on. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to USCC and then mint it. And that was the reason, as you can see, why we don't mint all of them at one time. Because you want to leave some to be seen on the platform on NFT domain. But to be able to send if they pay you directly face to face, and for situations like this, because now I can go back to my own, and it should be, because when I click created, it wasn't there. So let's see. So that was a lesson right there. Boom. The coastal Miss Organic Soaps is there. So now that that's connected, and our website is connected, we're able to see, move this, please, somewhere where I don't need to see it. We're able to see that that's connected. Now we got to test it. We go to the store, not up, so I just have to type it in. Boom. Oh, stop, not store. Oh, it wasn't store, the shop. And now we go to the one when it loads, we're gonna go to the coastal mist one, because that's what we worked on. We're gonna go to the first one, we're gonna check the cash button. Boom. That's the cash button. The cash button works. We're gonna go to the crypto button. Boom. Now where does that go? It leads us to what? Straight to the Algo Gym. Boom. Where they can should be sale. So now we gotta try that again. We just have to test all the time to make sure that things work out. Because we don't want people to be struggling to get to certain places. So, all right, now we're gonna hit refresh. Now we're gonna click the crypto exchange link, and that should be on the sale. Why does it keep doing that? So we click the link. Why in the world? I'm clicking the sale. It says copy. When I paste it, it says sale. That's the one I want. How come that's the one I want? Correct. Do it again. because I want this to be, is it because I am logged in? That may be what I'm trying to fight.
Yeah, it probably be because of the fact that you're logged in. You might have to log out of there and then hit that link.
Yeah. Let's log out. I be over here fighting. I be fighting myself over here.
I feel you. I feel you.
Like I'll get mad and then realize it's because I'm the one creating this stuff that I can't see it. It's always gonna come up as edit or the opposite. Like right now. Um, okay, now let's try it. There we go. So now it's correct. Boom. Now you should be able just to click buy and connect your wallet. So that's
Roger
it.
that. Like that.
A lot of trial and errors that we showed today. So in case y'all started getting frustrated, you see where to go with yourself. So I'm gonna finish this today. I'm gonna finish all the soaps today. It's on my list. Um, that's as far as I've gotten. So we got our paid button for fiat. We got our website going, and then we got our paid crypto button going. So any questions about that before we go forward with that?
Nah, that was money right there. Definitely a refresher for me with the sell button like that. So that was definitely money.
Um, my next question is for the exclusive NFTs. Did you send me the pictures for those? I believe you said the lotions, the Star Wars, and the like Harry Potter soaps. Did you send me those so I can go on and mint those NFTs as well?
I just need everybody to send me they dot algo that I can send my starter NFTs to.
I bet I'm gonna send that to you right now on Messenger.
All right, peace be upon that. I'll send you. I'm gonna do it right now. Cause I'll get busy. I don't wanna forget. Where you at? That's that bullshit that it was telling me to do earlier that I got mad about. I don't care. I just don't care. That shit get on my nerve.
I hate messing with Facebook when like I'm on like live or videos or whatever. It just takes up too much.
It
Makes my
just do
computer
too
run
much.
slow.
Um, what was it? I don't remember. Sewing, is it sewing beats? Nah, it's sewing down West Vegas. It just be making my stuff crazy. Just put that on a different tab. Yeah, that was tab. I got too many tabs, y'all. But but that's basically it. What we got going on. So now that we have that connected, I believe that I wrote that those particular ones, if they purchase 5 of them for every organic support, for every 5 sold, we'll plant 1 tree. If you buy 5, then you will receive. I should rewrite that then because I did that wrong. It should be you will receive A. Since this is not the NFT, that's the exclusive NFT. So therefore, we got that.
Sounds like a plan.
And then that way everything can flow. So I'll have that done today. Um, Chris, you got anything else you want to share with the people about anything you've minted lately?
I haven't minted anything new, but I do have a lot of stuff to share, and I am going to be minting a lot very, very soon. It's actually probably about time to go ahead and do that. Really. So for sure we got the music. I've already got like a couple tracks already recorded and going. We actually have, I think, three cars and uh, I believe it's a riding lawnmower that are actually out being like took apart and rebuilt and different variations of things. We're going to be tokenizing a lot of that too. Like we're definitely getting into tokenizing like real world products. There's a company, Cubetics. They just launched their pre-sale on a token. They're creating a real world asset tokenization marketplace. So it's literally where you're going to be able to go and, you know, buy and sell and purchase real world assets that are tokenized or tokenize one yourself. And so that's going to be a pretty big project. I think they've already raised like 15.5 million already. They just launched it. Also, Brazil is doing the Central Bank of Brazil is regulating the stable coins this year. So that's pretty big. Nike and Adidas and everybody have already launched NFT collections. It's pretty insane what's happening. We told everybody, right?
That's crazy.
It is. Yeah. So that's where it's headed. That's where we're headed anyway.
Okay. Everything.
And jump on if you're an artist, man, and you trying to hit the studio, or if you think you got what it takes, and you ain't trying to get screwed over by the record labels, you want to handle your own, just holler at us.
Really though, real world. You know what I mean? Paperwork, structure, all that good stuff.
Yep.
All right. Well, y'all know me. I'm over here managing the Meta Environmental Exchange, and we're running this based on the Forest Restoration Project, where that's who's helping us plant the trees and clean the ocean from plastic waste so that our products and services can be more eco-friendly, regardless of what we're selling, if it's music, NFTs, physical products, or services, or even just sponsoring a brand or business that you have going on. The Forest Restoration Project is there to assist you and to be the currency that makes sure that you give it back and you're just not taking from this earth, this environment. Because it is you and it is what you do and how you live. So peace be upon y'all. Thank y'all for coming to NFT Tuesdays this week. Again, check out school/wealthwave and join the class to learn more about what it is that DeFi, Web3, and crypto can do for you and how it can affect you in increasing your profits and the way you get paid. And until next Tuesday, my name is Joe, also known as the Master of Manifestation and the founder of the Meta Environmental Exchange. Peace be upon y'all, so on and so forth.
Peace.
All right, there we go. We did that. So, all right.
I had a whole bunch of shit going on while we was doing it too, but yeah, that went pretty good.
All right. So if you can send that to me so I can add that to the
Yeah,
school.
for sure. Have
Get
you dealt with Dee any?
Not yet. He's on my list. Like I tell Eric, he's on my list.
Okay, well he's the one that I just send it to, right? So like he's pretty fast. He's pretty, he did all those banners for the school. He did a lot of the stuff for Block Cycle Labs. He edited the vlog that Walt did. He does a lot, like pretty much any of the video stuff, that he's the one that did it. And so you know what I mean, unless you want to get in there and do it yourself, which is kind of what I want to learn how to do.
I'm not trying to edit it though. I'm just trying
then
to
yeah,
put it on
then
the YouTube
look,
so I
I'm
can put
just
the
get
link.
with him, and I've already sent him like all of the other NFT Tuesday videos and stuff, and he's the one that did all the Wealth Wave videos and things, and adds the thumbnails and we can probably. He's on like kind of retainer percentage based thing, and then I just pay him kind of sometimes sporadically, like if he needs it or something. So, I mean, there's no reason why. I mean, if he's already doing it for the wealth talks, and the thing is I asked him if he would pay or if I could pay him to just have him teach me how he's doing it, right? And he agreed. He said, "Yeah, sure, no problem." He said, "But he said after you learn how to do it, he said I still would like to stay on and kind of help you manage your video and social media anyway." So I was like, damn. So I thought that was pretty cool, you know, because he could have been a dick and been like, no, I prefer to just, you know, I don't really teach, you know, he could have or he could have just accepted and been like, you know, but he was like, yeah, sure, I'll teach you how to do it, but I would still like to be a part of what you got going on. And so that told me that he's kind of in on like on kind of the whole movement in general. He, you know, seems like he's, you know, yeah, he's got to get paid, but you know, so he just he agreed to take a percentage of what we generate, like, or maybe a percentage of each project or whatever, and then you know if he needs you know every once in a while send him money. So I was like, cool. So we got him. So do that. That'll probably make everything easier on you because you won't have to go through and do all that.
I mean,
He'll do the thumbnails. He'll make the banners. He'll edit the videos.
You know, I already do that for myself.
I know that, but I'm saying if you know, I know from my personal experience, it's really fucking hard to be the editor, the poster, the marketer, the you know, and be the brains behind the shit too. That's a lot, even for us. Even for us, I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
Like I did it, but this shit was a lot, bro. I had to change like 3 different water heaters. Uh, I can't believe I actually got this done in like 3 months. It was crazy. And you know what the best part is? I haven't even fucking hauled off the scrap and shit yet. So where we stand right now on the basement, the studio, the whole fucking thing, I've got 3 months of hard fucking work and maybe $300 in total. And actually, you know what? No, subtract 250 from that because that got knocked off of fucking payment. So, damn. So yeah, I'm looking at $50 net like loss in a studio and a gym and a man cave and a podcast station. That's pretty dope, dude. So yeah,
I'm trying to send him a message.
Yeah, I do all my communication with him through school.
That's what I'm trying to do, and I can't see.
It's probably because you're on the Zoom. Mine always screws up. Like if I've got the Zoom going and then I'm trying to do other stuff with the same like computer or phone, like it just doesn't work. I think it probably costs so much. You know, I think maybe.
Aggravate.
Yeah, it is.
It won't let me send him up. It won't let me pull him up. There we go.
I think we're done with the streaming. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I took the screen off and I stopped the recording.
Okay, but did you stop the streaming too?
No, I might not have. I don't have control over that. I don't think.